They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Now Darnold, 4th down. Pass complete, screenplay. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We got a turnover on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Let's go, little lady!
Mahomes got to throw on this first play. He'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 3 now.
23. Yellow. There's a water, right? Attack, attack. There's that.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Rolling out to his left. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. It's a design boot. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted! And the Chiefs get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Yellow.
Play action, Mahomes. That's cut at the 4. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. They'll run, Pacheco. And he gets in, touchdown. The Chiefs take a 13-0 lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns,
Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Play fake, Darnold. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. And he is hauled down right at that midfield strike. It's a pickup of 26. And that gives the Seahawks the first. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. And no look on his first look of the game. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Darnold now to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Brought in inside the 20. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks start to fight back with their first points of this game. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks getting back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. Things going well so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that that, in part, led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception is so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, buddy. It's gonna be okay.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On 2nd and 10 now. Darnold finds him over the middle. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, Seahawks.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Darnold. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Short pass brought in. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Walker now from the gun. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. 6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
They go to him again. And this time he gets in for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks earn the chance to tie before halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers to add the PAT. And he hits the extra points. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie, but at least he made it, so the lead falls to a single point.
14. Jason Myers to kick off.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Here's Smith on the return. Things going well so far. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Yellow.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Buying some time right. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Hey, 15.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's Worthy running the slant. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He's caught, he's got Brown. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They strike for 23 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
Escapes out to the left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk ask a thrower for something. It brings up second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Yellow. Hey, 50. 180.
Throwing again, Mahomes. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throw here, third down. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. So on fourth down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Butker knocks it through, and that'll push their lead to 4. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Myers to kick off for
Here's
Seattle.
Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10.
Yellow. 15. What?
Here's Mahomes now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Second down run by Pacheco. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
15. Yellow. Let's go on it. Here goes 15. Watch out.
Third and long for Mahomes. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He's got it deep downfield. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Watch out.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Vacates quickly left side. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 22 out of that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll come up on first and 10.
Hey, 15. Yellow. Let's go on 80. Hey, Ripley. Shot.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Wait. Hey, come. Let's go on 80. Watch out.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's going to be third and short coming up. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while.
And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
To kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Now Darnold off the play action. That's caught. Here's Zach Charbonnet. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And what will they dial up on third and short? Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. On third down, Walker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
First and 10, Darnold. Got his man, it's Cup over the middle. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Play fake, Darnold. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. Drew Tranquil with the pick.
Our coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Finds the in route complete. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Throwing is Mahomes. Forced out to his right. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and long. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Mahomes to throw for it. On the move, headed right. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs have likely locked up the win right there. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. The Chiefs and Mahomes setting up for 2.
Will set up for
All right, they're going to throw for it. Buys time, rolling right. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead.
Chiefs 33, Seahawks 14. Harrison Butker in a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Horton on the return. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Throwing off the play fake. And it's caught. Bobby Oots makes the play. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And the Seahawks first down.
Trying the left side with Charbonnet. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. And go and play action. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And 9.
That's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down. Finds him over the middle. Has some room to work. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you can throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
33, Seahawks 20.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Remigio with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10.
Yellow.
They're going to pass it here. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Chased out to his right. Throws this one deep down the right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Yellow. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Sends this to the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
And that one's gone. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the fourth.
Seahawks 20. Harrison
Butker on now to kick this one away. And not a common mistake, but it does happen on occasion as the kick goes out of bounds. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. From the gun, Darnold. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
To the left and pulled in by Cup. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. First down from the 42.
First down, Seahawks.
Throwing here, Darnold. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face second down. And again, it's Darnold. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. So a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. This is Cup. That's Cup. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. His third through the air this game. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting it on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you'd love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Remigio with the return. And he doesn't get very far, just beyond the 5-yard line.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Hey, 57, Cup. Hey, Ribblers.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He's got it deep downfield. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Upping the pace here as the clock continues to run.
29-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up
Looking to throw Mahomes. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop, Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the first down. This game is over.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
The lateral goes haywire, fumble. But it looked like the Chiefs got this one back. Ooh, lucky break there, making that